All right, so let's all welcome our next speaker, Ravi Prakash on the stage. Everyone, with a big round of applause, let's welcome Ravi. All the best.
Thank you. Yeah, can we do a simple stretch work? Okay, hold your hand like this. Just stretch it like this. Don't overstretch. Don't overstretch. Do it simple. Okay. So remember this point. Where have you stretched? Okay. Now close the hand. Now again, keep your hand like this. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Now just imagine, don't stretch your hand. Just imagine that you have stretched your hand more beyond that point which you have remembered. Just imagine. Imagine it in your mind. Completed? Imagine that you have stretched more. Okay? Now you can open your eyes. Now just stretch. Simple stretch. You have crossed that point?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes.
How did this even happen? In a matter of 2 minutes. So what I want to say is, if there is a way of doing less, there is always a way for doing more. So if there is a system, there is a rule for failure, there is always a system and rule for success. But I am lucky enough because two major failures in the initial stage of my life, in the initial stage of professional life, and like alcoholism, something like that, in the initial stage of life. So if there is a way for failure, if there is a system for failure, if there is a system that I get addicted to alcoholism, to smoke, there is also a way for success. There is also a way to come out of these addictions, to come out of this smoking, to come out of this alcohol and lead a healthy life. So everything is in our hands. The thing is, we should know the system, we should know the principles, we should know the universal laws. Would you like to know one rule which changed my entire course of life?
Yes.
Which made me successful? The 2080 rule. I follow Brain Tracy. I follow only one mentor, and that is Brain Tracy. He always speaks about this rule, 2080 rule. What is 2080 rule? Everybody, anybody knows? Nobody. 2080 rule is that 20% of our activities decides 80% of our results. You can observe 80% of the wealth in the world is held by 20% of the people. It's also the same case in Hyderabad. In India also the same thing. 20% of the people holds 80% of the wealth. 20% of the people holds 80% of the land in India. There may be slight variation. So the same thing I followed. So I work on only 20% of the activities. I strictly follow this rule, 2080 rule. When I follow this rule, what happens, time management automatically happens. No need to put these extra efforts to manage our time. Time management is a natural process now. So because I work only on that 20% of the activities, and those 20% of the activities I have decided what are those 20% of the activities that gives me maximum results. So working with what type of clients, with what type of ventures, which highway to work, which venture to work, which company to work, what type of clients I should deal with. I won't deal with each and every client. I only deal with top clients. Why? Because the business always comes from the top clients. The easy clients never gives us business. Is it not?
Yes.
Yes. So I only deal with tough clients. I like dealing tough people because tough people are more loving. They seems to be tough in the initial, but once they believe, they blindly believes us. So even the property cost is 1 crore. Ravi Prakash, please come, please take the money. I have this kind of experiences. Even without visiting site, they invite me, they give me money. Whatever I say, they simply do it. So these are the activities, some activities which are included in 20%. So I avoided 80% of my activities. So I have a lot of free time now. I can spend time with my family. I can go to movies. Whatever I want, I can do. Okay? One day, if I feel lazy, I can simply sit in my home. Because I have very little activities to do, only 20% of the activities. Remaining 80%, I simply delegate. If I can't delegate, I simply leave them. I'm not interested. So this brought me lot of enthusiasm, lot of energy. It's made my life dynamic. So you can all read that book, Brain Tracy book and 2080 rule. It helps, it works with everybody. So I train my people, my team. They all work on this rule. After working 1 year or 2 years, they automatically become successful. Not only in profession, in each and every part of life, this one principle can make you successful. This is the principle that made me successful. When I was into lot of losses, when I was into alcoholism, when I was into depression, this was the rule I followed. So I was now here talking with you, explaining about the rule, and I got my financial independence, everything. So a happy life because of this one rule. So this is my success story, the success rule which brought me success. Is it seems practical or just I am telling a story or like that? Is it seems practical?
Like when you said 20% of work contributes to 80% of results, so I think it's true. So I'm still thinking into that.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody can give a try. It really works. It definitely works. This is the rule followed by top political leaders. This is the rule followed by top industrialists. This is the rule followed by top realtors even in Hyderabad also. Realtors generally have a lot of things to do. They won't get even 1 hour time to spend with their family. So many people are now into this rule, they are following this rule. So they have time for their enjoyment, to spend time with their family and to spend time for whatever they want. And they are again successful. Working little and they are successful. So this rule works with everybody. You can all give it a trial. So thank you and have a great day.